What we mean by client centricity is having a more intimate or closer interaction with the customer so that the customer feels they are a part of our business. They can share with us their concerns. They don't have to come to the branch always, which can be intimidating for some of our customers, and that they get to be able to tell us how they feel about our products and what their challenges are, their difficulties are, and we can also sort of try and create or craft products that address those needs.
We have made it a board policy to ensure that board members don't also just sit in the boardroom. And when we go, we want it to be easy. So the way it can become easy access is for us to look like them. So we never go, I may be a board member, I never go to anybody wearing suit, because most of our clients don't even know suits. And so we go to them just as they are. We go looking very ordinary in t-shirts, and they can easily receive us.
It's been an illuminating and enlightening experience, because what happens then is you in those moments where a customer opens up to you, they can tell you things about their business, they can tell you their frustrations, they can tell you about their living conditions, their families, how big their families are, what their challenges are. It's all about interacting with them, because then you get to know a lot more about what is driving the issues, whether it's good performance or bad performance. It's just about you talking to the customer. You will get a lot more information.
We have not always agreed. Let me cite an example. This issue of like taking away commissions. There are people on the board, yes, they are Christians, they are everything, but they are also business people, and they think that, look, we are giving out too much.
I thought it would make a lot of sense if we could bill the customer something small. And invariably, every time I bring up this issue, other board members say that, we need to be able to give this service to them for free. So it's always a constant battle, but invariably the focus is on helping the customer, that our customers are very sensitive to these kinds of bills. We have taken out COT for years, and it's worked for us. And so the argument on the board is, let's keep it that way.
And I'm an accountant. I don't joke with the numbers. So we check the numbers and see this request. If we start to deliver, can we sustain it? Because you don't want to promise the customer today something today, and tomorrow you don't have the means to continue to do it. It will be disastrous for you. So we check the numbers, and we come to the understanding that yes, it is something bad because income is being slashed, but we can't sustain it to keep the business. Because we saw that the total amount that we're going to lose is about 5% of our total income. So you have the chance to choose forfeiting 5% of your income today and winning the business forever, or keeping the 5% and losing customers to the competition.
And we continue to be a sustainable business. We continue to balance this need for profit with the need to be able to give back to society.
So what we have benefited from client centricity is the loyalty, is the bonding, and this sustains our business, making sure that First Light stays on the feet all the time. Ghana has so much competition in the microfinance industry. So many companies are there offering almost the same thing. What differentiates First Light from the competition is our service quality and the way we are bonded so much with the clients. And because of this, despite the heavy competition, we still remain viable, we still remain the force to reckon with in Ghana.
they need to be able to be committed to client centricity as from the board level right down to management. It has to be something that is done, is discussed, is brought into the center of the discussion and not at the periphery. As soon as the customer is brought to the periphery, they become a product-centric organization. And we've seen a lot of banks, savings and loans companies, MFIs, lose money just because they had products and they weren't looking for customers to sell those products to. We think it should be the reverse. You find the customers and find out what their needs are, and then you create products to suit them.
All I can say to them is drop the word client centricity and replace it with care for your customers. It's the same thing. When you care for these people, then in terms of client centricity, you would be ensuring that they would then be your best promoters because they also would care for you. And as a result, as they bring in more people, economies of scale sets in and it becomes to the benefit of both the customers and the institution. So I would leave them with this, not just the bottom line. Let the bottom line be good, but distribute it back in many ways to the communities, to the customers, and let the people feel that we are not out there to rip them off. We are out there to support them.